What's up you guys, welcome back to the channel. Figure I make another video highlighting 5 easy off-roading trails in southern Utah. I've been in this area countless times and come to really enjoy its beautiful terrains. These trails, in my opinion, consider easy if the condition is right. As always, it's a good idea to check the trail condition before heading out, as monsoon rain and snow can affect whether these trails are easy or difficult. Even though these trails is considered easy in my opinion, the truck that I've taken it on is a 2017 Toyota Tacoma 2-wheel drive, no locker. However, it does have a 3-inch suspension lift with 33-inch all-terrain tire, as well as a limited slip differential. Hopefully that information will give you an idea what type of vehicle I have when I tackle these trails. It's always a good idea as well to go with someone just in case anything happens. And please take good care of these trails and always practice leave no trace, or better yet, leave it better than you found it. With that being said, let's get into our first trail. Located near Mexican Hat, Utah, this roughly 60 miles trail has by far some of the most beautiful landscape in southern Utah. This trail is relatively easy with mostly a compacted dirt road. However, if you're entering from the 163 freeway, you do have to cross over a river to begin the trail. So if there's monsoon rain, this can be a problem. You can also exit it from the 261 towards the east. What stands out about this trail is the many buttes it has to offer. There are so many iconic buttes like Battleship and Castle Butte. Be on the lookout as well for the many other buttes that blanket this landscape. If you have a high clearance vehicle, you should have no issue completing this trail. I recommend taking a few hours and just admire the landscape, and if possible, visit the Gooseneck State Park nearby. This area is part of the Bureau of Land Management or public land. So please practice leave no trace, or better yet, leave it better than you found it. Valley of the Gods will continue to be one of my favorite easy off-roading trails in southern Utah. Located between the Arches National Park and Canyonland National Park, this roughly 40 miles out and back trail is one of my favorite with the view of the Green River. The first 10 miles or so is relatively easy, compacted dirt road. However, once you reach a switchback, it can be a bit scary as you look at the steep descent down to the Green River. Honestly, it's not as bad as it looks. Once down near the Green River area, there's a few sections of the trail that's rocky and sandy, so be prepared for those type of terrains. However, any high clearance rig can do this trail. Towards the end, it does get a bit tight and rocky, and I think this is the hardest part of the trail. So if you don't want to complete the trail, you don't have to. There's a few camping area down below near the water. The landscape from the bottom is just absolutely gorgeous. You'll be able to drive between the canyon walls, and there's so much to see down there. So if you want to get close to the water, this easy trail is what I recommend. Remember, this is also part of the Bureau of Land Management, so please again, practice leave no trace. I definitely will be coming back to this trail and perhaps camp down near the river in the near future. Located in Moab, Utah, Long Canyon Road is one of the shortest trails I've done in this area. This roughly 6 miles one-way trail will have some of the most beautiful view of the valley below. We started from the 279 and made our way up to the 313 near the Dead Horse State Park. Matter of fact, you can do both the Long Canyon Road and Mineral Bottom on the same day if you have a long day of wheeling and exploring. However, I highly recommend stopping by and seeing the Dead Horse State Park if possible. It's by far one of the most beautiful state parks I've seen. This trail will look steep, but my two-wheel drive didn't have any issue going up the compacted dirt road. The only time we had a bit of issue was going through the massive rock face towards the end of the trail. There's a bit of loose dirt and sand, so we have to get some momentum to go over that section. I highly recommend also stopping at the many overlooks and taking the surrounding view of the valley below, as well as the La Salle mountain range. We were blown away how far we could see from the top of this trail. Towards the end of the trail, it does get really easy and you have no issue connecting all the way to the 313. Hey guys, hope you guys have been enjoying these few off-roading trails in southern Utah so far. If you found this video to be helpful in your research of trails to do in southern Utah, please give this video a quick like. It will help me out tremendously and encourage me to continue making these videos for you guys. And in appreciation of the like, here's a photo of a squirrel I saw the other day. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel and keep up to date with all the trails and any overlanding outdoor adventure I have. Thanks for the support. Now let's get back to the video. Located just outside of Capitol Reef National Park in the Fish Lake National Forest is an easy trail called Tantalus Flat. This roughly 10 miles trail starts from the 12th Highway and connect you to the Capitol Reef National Park via the South Draw Road. We did this trail in the winter and we only encountered 2 other rigs on the trail. This trail is really beautiful and have some amazing sceneries of the surrounding red rocks. There's a few established campgrounds nearby, but since it was winter, most of them were closed. The Tantalus Flat Trail itself is relatively easy with some rocky, rutted, and a bit of mud when we went. However, for the most part, it's a relatively easy trail with the beautiful sceneries. If you don't have 4x4, I highly recommend stopping at the sign connecting to South Draw Road, as the trail was very sandy, rutted, and we had to learn the hard way. So if you have a two-wheel drive and are not comfortable, again, I recommend turning around at the sign leading into Capitol Reef National Park. For the most part, Tantalus Flat will get you away from sometimes crowded area of Capitol Reef, but also provide you with some beautiful scenery to enjoy. Toquerville Falls is one of the more iconic trails in this area of Utah. Because you can drive toward the waterfall, it makes it a picture-perfect scenario. This roughly 6 miles one-way trail located near Hurricane, Utah has gone very popular over the years. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I should include this trail on the list since it was a bit rutted and rocky. But I did complete this trail in two-wheel drive without needing any assistance besides having a spotter. So I feel comfortable enough to put this on the list as easy to a moderate trail. The hardest part is the mainly rocky steep section going up that poses a challenge for beginners in off-roading. So if you don't have high clearance there's a good chance you will hit underneath your vehicles. So be extra careful when tackling this trail. Although I didn't have any issue on this trail, there's a few sections that I had to take my time and pick my line carefully. I highly recommend to go with someone with a 4x4 just in case. Again, high clearance is a must in my opinion on this trail. But once you made it to the fall, it's just a beautiful scenery as you can drive across the waterfall, something you don't get to do too much in off-roading. This trail again is part of the BLM or Bureau of Land Management or public land, so please practice leave no trace. If you're looking for more of a challenge, there's so many other trails beyond the waterfall that you can tackle. However, the main attraction is this waterfall. We end up camping here for the night and made for one epic adventure. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed this list of some of my favorite easy off-roading trail in southern Utah. As was mentioned, these trails are subject to change in weather and can be quite a challenge if there's snow, ice, or mud. Again, please do more research and be mindful of changing weather when you do go out and explore these trails. As was mentioned, some of these trails are public land or BLM, so please recreate responsibly and practice leave no trace. Or better yet, leave it better than you found it. That means picking up trash if you can. Hey guys, I want to take this opportunity as well to address an issue that's been going on quite some time now. Many of the areas and trail around Moab are in need of your help. There's been some talk of potentially closing down or restriction on dispersed camping in that particular area. I'll link all the information on how you can help protect this area for potential closure in the description. Thank you so much for your help in preserving this area for future generations. If you have any question or concern, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. If you do find this video informative, please give this video a quick like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on another adventure.